Alright. Welcome back to Appy. Is this loud? I feel like it's a lot louder. Hold on, I'm gonna turn this down. It seems kind of loud. I don't want it to be too quiet, but... Okay. Now, you might be wondering. Appy says I never left, okay. So... I don't know, like... I like State of Decay. I mean, I like Project Zomboid, but I feel like it's just not... It's honestly not really what I want to do tonight. And, you know, I'm just gonna follow my heart on this one. And I am going to die in State of Decay. So... Yep. Here we go. Here we go. Now, the nice thing about this game is that every... yeah, get rid of that. The nice thing about this game... What? No, just delete it. What? No, delete the whole thing. What? Yes. The nice thing about this game is that anything can happen. Anything at all. And I've done Dread and been okay. I don't think I can do Lethal. I can try Nightmare, though. I think this will be just difficult enough to be fun and very challenging without making me want to rage quit. I've never been to Drucker County. So this will be entirely new to me. Drucker County is on a plateau, bisected by a treacherous canyon. It's adorned with a mesa. And some of the best medical facilities you'll find anywhere. Drucker is the perfect place to rest and recuperate. Once you've cleared out the zombies, of course. Okay. It says times communities visited this map. I've seen Trumbull Valley before. I don't know why it's not considered visited, but whatever. It's fine. Alright. I was a big fan of State of Decay 1, and I played the hell out of State of Decay 1. And the first thing I did, or really early on in State of Decay 2, they had when I was playing, they had the same map from State of Decay 1, and I really loved that map, so I just kept playing the same thing. Oh. I don't need that. Let's just randomize. These are fine. I don't... Well... Sweats a lot. Me, IRL. Oh, wait, that's minus 25 standing. No, give me that. Different guy. What the hell's an angler? Oh. Food? Fishing. Whoops. Anyway, yeah. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I think this is better. This guy has medicine. Driving is whatever, though. Whatever. Okay. Okay. Let's get started. I need to sit up, lean in. Largely because I can't see the bottom of my screen because my iPad's covering it. There we go.
And we're empty. Again.
So, whose turn is it to find more fuel?
Not me. Last time you guys almost drove off without me.
I have a better idea. We could settle down here instead of moving on.
I admit, it looks better than the last couple of towns we came through.
Now that you mention it, it does feel kind of homey.
It's settled. This town is where we'll set up our new base.
Nobody read that dialogue.
Defensible. Maybe with some room to expand.
It was just dead quiet. Everybody staring at each other. there's subtitles on the screen, but nobody's reading them. Okay. Your map difficulty is set to
Loader in
nightmare.
sight.
You'll expect to fight a lot more plague hearts and to find fewer rucksacks and drivable vehicles. You know what's crazy is that State of Decay 2, the way it looks is how I remember State of Decay 1. Bro, hurry up! What do you mean slow down a bit? Where's this? Bro. Ma'am? Oh. What? Did they spawn like a million miles away or something?
We need to find a place, even if we have to fight for it.
I know, I'm looking for a place for us to stay. Okay. You know, I haven't played the game in such a long time. I don't really remember much of the controls. There should be a way to crouch, though. Oops. Oh. Well. Didn't see that coming. And I think it was Y to stealth kill.
I wonder what's inside that place.
Oh, baby. But yeah, State of Decay 2 is how I remember State of Decay 1 looking, weirdly enough. So, I don't know. I don't know. Got him. So I heard that the developers for State of Decay 2 are now shifting to focus on State of Decay 3.
Locked.
So I think they're not doing updates for this game anymore. At least content
Check
updates.
in later.
Which is good and bad, I guess. I guess I'd rather them focus on 3, but it is a little sad that this game had years and years of support, you know? Years and years of support, and it's all gone. Just like that. Ooh, damn. Oh, I took a lot of damage from that. Wow.
You're like a force of nature.
A little patience and elbow grease. This might make a solid home.
Okay. There's gotta be more... There's one more zombie in here. I can hear it. Got him!
I guess we're good. Time to claim this place and move in.
Not a bad idea.
Alright. Let's claim the Vogel house as our new home. Yes.
Our first priority has to be gathering materials. We'll need them to improve this place. Things are going about as well as could be expected here.
Okay. Oops.
We found an area that might be worth exploring if you have the time.
Alrighty. I think we'll be okay for now. Oh, we do need to build a watchtower, though. I don't care for a watchtower, though, to be honest with you. Like, it's nice to have, but it's not super useful. Anywho, we can scavenge for scavenge a nearby site for rucksack materials. We already have a shed
For now.
right here, so I'm just gonna
It's useful, I guess.
search this.
This will come. That's a wrap.
All right. I do fast search because I'm not a chicken, by the way, in case you were wondering. Bert, I'm gonna screw us later. Right now we're fine, but usually that's what creates my problems. Anywho, now a workshop is very important, so I think workshop,
Glad we've already got a start on building this base up.
workshop and infirmary are the most important to me. Workshop so that we can repair some weapons.
We need some help. Can anyone over there lend a hand?
Dude, there's so many zombies.
On my way to you.
Thanks. Be careful on the way over, okay?
Be careful on the way over. How do you mark the... Oh, whoops. Okay. Well, there's a lot of zombies going to the base. Thankfully, there's 2 NPCs in here. I'm hoping they'll be fine while I'm gone. Running into the distance because I have no car. It's kind of funny how you go from one game... I was like, damn, I don't know if I want to play Project Zomboid tonight because I'm just going to be sprinting into the distance for no real objective. And now I'm sprinting into the distance with an objective. But, whatever.
This place could come in real handy as an outpost.
It may be the case that I am literally doing the exact same thing I was earlier, but in a different game. It'll be fine.
No way I can fit this.
You know, at least with this game, there's a bit more action to it. I feel like it's a little easier to see, too, in my personal opinion. Dude, this guy is sprinting up this hill. This game is easier to look at, I feel. Alright. Honey, I'm home. Alright. Welcome into Azure. Azure, welcome in. How do you feel about State of Decay 2? How do you feel about... I almost made another pasta joke. I need to stop. It's like pasta jokes are like the new poop talk. I can't. You can't keep getting away with this. Anywho, how's it going, Azure? How's life? Welcome to State of Decay 2. Taku, I thought you were playing Project Zomboid. I was. But I'm playing this now, so... I feel like playing something a little more action-y today. With real-world consequences. Maybe that's the wrong term. With real... gaming consequences. This game is fun and arcadey, but also, if you're not paying attention, you will just permadeath one of your amazing characters. So, anyway, Azure says, is State of Decay 2 about America right now? No. And Azure says, I'm eating Loco Moco. Would you say that that's quite oh no? And Azure says, I haven't been sleeping well and had a headache for 2 days now. Azure, have you thought about not having a headache? And Azure says, I woke up at 3 a.m. and read a bunch of VTuber drama because I couldn't fall asleep. Would you like to enlighten me on the VTuber drama? You know what's crazy? Is that I have a coworker. The dude's like 40, roughly. And just like, I imagine that because of like the huge age gap that we don't really have anything in common. That dude knows more about VTubers than I do. We were talking about Bao the Whale, and he was like, was it Fillion or something? He was talking about some artist drama regarding Bao and how some other VTuber had like commissioned an artist to like specifically not work with other VTubers, something like that. I've never heard of that before. And I don't know, I'm really surprised. I mean, he likes Metal Gear and he knows about VTubers and such. I don't know, I guess I'm just really surprised. That guy's like really in the know about stuff. Anywho. Fillion is unhinged. Was it Fillion or something? I don't know if Fillion's the right VTuber. I might be saying the wrong name. Fillion's the first that came to mind, but he was mentioning some VTuber that was Oh, Cinder. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that sounds more familiar to me. Something about Cinder having told an artist to only work with her or something. Pretty wild, I must say. Kind of sucks we don't have a car. I gotta run everything back to the base. We're getting good cardio, though. But Azor says, oh yes, this is the drama. VTuber's audience appeals to middle-aged men. Dude, no way. I feel like it appeals more to, like, people in their, like, 20s and 30s. I feel. Maybe? Well, I guess millennial... I feel like it appeals kind of like to millennials, but aren't they, like... I guess millennials are, like, 40-ish now, huh?
Delivery complete. Safe and sound.
I don't know. I guess in my mind... Okay, so one of the things that I liked about VTubers when I first got into VTubers is, like... You know that era of YouTube where people just kind of, like, play games? And it's just... It's like Let's Plays, but with, like, fun people. I feel like that era has died. There's people that play games, but it's not as, like, fun anymore. And VTubers make it fun. I don't know. That was why I was interested. But Azor says Cinder is the culprit. Cinder and her manager were manipulating the artist Nanoless. It's very sad. Are you Gen Z or millennial? Who's to say? We are on the cusp, I think. A weird middle ground. Who's to say? Maybe I'm 1 million. What the heck? Oh! Maybe I'm actually 40 years old. Maybe I'm actually... That is not good. Okay, yeah, I'm running. Ferals have killed so many of my survivors back when I used to play this game. I'm not even gonna risk it. I don't know what it is about ferals, but I'm very, very bad at killing ferals. I can kill a juggernaut easier than I could kill a feral. I don't know what it is about ferals, but ferals will smoke me. Anyway. Let's see. Taku's Gen X. Taku's soul is boomer coded. I'll have you know... What even is boomer coded, would you say? What does it mean to be boomer coded? How do I exude boomer energy? Do I have, like, boomerisms? Can you, like, smell the boomer emanating off of me or something? Is it just the way that I speak? The way that I say things? The way that I talk about how a good night's rest is important? And how my posture's bad and my back hurts or something? Is that what it is? Let's see. Azur says, stop killing Will Ferrell. What? Oh. I am boomer coded. Oh, run away! That's not good. That is not good. Run away. Anywho, you have boomerisms. It's your jokes and your achy bones. My bones do be aching. I will admit that much. At least he got it eventually. In my defense, that joke didn't make sense at first. I needed to say it out loud and reflect on it for a second to really fully grasp the depth and intricacies of the joke. Are you our new neighbor? You should talk to our leader. Shashikala. Oh, are you not? What? Oh.
You been well?
Our supply of plague samples has run low. If you can find more, we have fuel to trade. think we can handle that.
The safest way to collect samples is by killing plague zombies. The best place to find them is in the territory around a plague heart. Those things basically infect their whole environment. It's not pretty.
Stop talking!
You could just destroy the plague heart itself to get a bunch of samples. That's more dangerous.
Okay, I'm walking away.
This won't be easy, so you should bring the best equipment you have on hand.
She's having a whole conversation, but
Helping out like this is
I'm
a
walking
good way
away.
to make friends.
I'm walking away.
Let's hope this pays off. We could use allies out here.
You have entered plague territory. As long as the nearby plague heart remains, you will encounter infectious plague zombies and cannot claim any local sites. We should be fine, probably. Azur says, Aspen, tell me, did it make sense? I need validation. And it's funny to think a 40-something-year-old educated you about the drama, though. Chronically online, 40-year-old. That's gonna be me. That dude... I don't know, like... Because he... Well, I can see under the map. That dude talks about, like, his...
Better stay on my toes while I'm in plague territory.
So he owns a home. And I know that he spends a lot of time, like, doing maintenance on his home. I think he lives alone. And...
Damn.
So...
It's locked. I hope nothing hurt.
Oh! That's not good. So the idea that this man is, like, I don't know, like, repainting his house... and also understands the bow cinder drama is like when did you when in the process of painting your house did you find time to educate yourself on the bow cinder drama of all things?
Just made my day.
When, how did this happen?
Maybe we can trade this to someone.
When did you find the time? You know? You know what I mean? Let's see. Home maintenance is expensive. Good for him doing it himself. So true. And I mean, if he just listens to it all while painting, that's what I would do. I don't think he does. I think I asked him a question similar to that, and he just kind of made it seem like he doesn't. Maybe he does. I don't know. What the heck's the last container, man? I checked the whole house. There's no container in here. Container? Ken has container? No? See, this is how you know this game is old. Look at that. An absolute relic. I feel bad for the desk it's on. It's absolute Thor's hammer. Absolute unit. A movable object. Let's see. Azur says, though I would watch that 1-hour bow stream, like, with full attention, it's heartbreaking, Lamau. I was telling this to my coworker, but
Looks quiet for now, but as long
I
as that
usually
plague
don't
heart
watch
nearby, this
bow.
place won't ever feel safe.
Like, I'll watch clips of bow, but, like, sitting down and, like, watching a whole... like thing of bow stream, I don't know if I could. Like, I like watching her like clips, but I don't know. Her content, it just really isn't really for me. I'm more of a story game kind of guy, and she doesn't really do that kind of stuff, so at least not that I remember. I do get the notification of her being live on my phone though. That like, whale, 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 look who's finally live. I don't even know if she has a schedule. She just kind of randomly shows up on my phone. Welcome back to Drake Miss 410. Long time no see. How are you, good sir? And do you have any strong opinions about Bao the Whale, the VTuber? Azur says, I only watch clips, but that stream was up on YouTube, so I watched it, and it was just too sad. The one where she's explaining the Cinder drama? Is it? Drake says, I only watched one VTuber, but she stopped streaming and it made me sad. Oh no. What VTuber was it? I just started getting into fauna, and like just as I started getting into fauna, she announced her graduation. So sad. Like, ma'am, I mean, I don't know. I just like her voice, her yaps. I mean, I guess you could find her somewhere else, but it's sad. Sad that she went. And Azur says, yeah, I mean, oh, yeah, it was about the drama. So many VTubers are going through it. Gura is graduated. Fauna already graduated. Fauna graduated like 2 months ago by now. But I heard, Gura graduated recently. And I also heard something like Gura didn't have a, she didn't have a big send-off or anything. She just kind of like had a stream playing with her friends, and then she just peaced out. So it's sad, man. Oh, that's a screamer. I totally forgot I need to grab plague hearts. Maybe we'll be okay. I don't know. I'm gonna try to sneak around this guy. Got him! Okay. Let's see. VTuber companies are scummy most of the time. I like HoloLive that the people in HoloLive are like able to criticize the company to an extent. That's cool. But Niji-sanji is terrible. Niji-sanji, I can't really defend that company. Drake says her Twitch was Pony Up Buttercup. She's one of my personal friends. We play Overwatch together, but she hasn't streamed in a long time. Aw. Drake, no. I'm sorry, Drake. That's sad. It's sad. But I hope she comes back. I hope one day she comes back. One day. And Azur says, I don't follow any company VTubers. Real. And, well, if she is your friend, I assume you still keep up with her at least. Though sad she stopped streaming. Yeah. The streaming life isn't for everyone. It's tough keeping the schedule. Like, I can definitely relate and understand to the burnout and the, you know, needing to keep a tight schedule. It's tough, man. Especially when you stream a lot, it's tough. I mean, ultimately, it's just, you know, playing games and talking, but it can be tough sometimes. Dude, not this guy. I don't have a gun. I can't. We're good. We're good. Drake says, I tell her we need to play Overwatch sometime, and she says yes, but then we never plan to play Overwatch, and it makes me kind of sad. Drake, no. What if you said Marvel Rivals? Would that change things? Would that change things for you? For her? For anyone?
Waste of time.
I feel like the game would probably change things for me. If somebody was like, let's play Fortnite, I'd be like, no thank you. But if somebody was like, let's play Darktide, I'd be like, oh, really?
Just dropped off some goodies. Hope it helps.
You want to play Darktide, bro? I don't know. Kind of depends for me. What is the... I don't understand what the point of a watchtower is. I mean, I guess it's supposed to be for... like, defending your area, but... whatever. I'll just get it. It's fine. I didn't notice that my dad was standing next to me. My dad is, beckoning me for dinner. Beckoning? I don't know if that's the right word. Whatever. It's fine. Azur says, I've stopped playing Overwatch. Now with perks, I fear I can't go back. Azur is healing. Drake says, I'll try that in a little bit, probably. I haven't talked to her in a few days. Is that what you meant? Azur says, Taco will only play games he's excited about. So true.
Like whoever was here last had a bunch of stuff.
Why would I use my time playing something other than Darktide? You know what I mean? Ding dong, din din time. So true. So true. I don't even know what's for dinner, but I am hungry though. Now oh, there's my flashlight. Now I don't want to bring up poop talk, but I'll have you know that for reasons that may or may not be related to poop talk, I'm actually starving. I'm super hungry. And Drake says, I'm playing Modern Warfare 2019 right now. Hardcore gun game on Rust. I'm screaming because I did this to myself because I picked Rust. I, too, have made the mistake of picking Rust. Nothing good comes out of playing Rust. You know what I mean? If you're like the most sweaty COD player of all time, then good things come out of Rust. But if you're not the most sweaty COD player of all time, only bad comes out of Rust. Rust is pure evil. It's just diabolical. Anyone designed Rust. Why are there 8 things here? There's 8 containers, but I only see whatever. I shouldn't even bother. I shouldn't bother looting because I can't. Oh, I see it now. I see them both, actually. There's one more in here.
I found everything I'm gonna find.
And I can't even use it, man. What if I'm just gonna use that, whatever.
That's the last of them.
I'm just gonna take a health recovery. I don't need it, but, you know, we ball. We ball. We ball. Let's see. Drake says the only good things that come out of Rust are 1v1s. I'm glad that good things come out of 1v1s for you. They don't come out for me. The last time I did a 1v1 on Rust, I may have lost. So never again. I haven't played on my PlayStation for like 5 or 6 months by now. That's where I had Modern Warfare. Is that a pharaoh? Oof. Yeesh. Azur says, I too have made the mistake of playing Modern Warfare. Like, I like COD, but, I mean, I've said this before, but I need to be in a very specific mindset to play COD, you know? Like, I have to have some level of, like, inner feelings of aggression, a little bit of focus, a little bit of self-hatred, you know? And when all of those scales, when all of those amounts balance out just the right way, then I'm in the mood to play COD. But the self-loathing component must be there. I can't be in the mood to, like, love myself and play COD. You know what I mean? It's either one or the other. Either I hate myself and I'm playing COD, or I love myself and I'm not playing COD. And Drake says, I beat the game Killer Frequency this morning. Congratulations. What did you think of Killer Frequency? And did anyone die on your Killer Frequency run? I think for me, 2 people died. Yeah, I think 2. I can't remember who because it's been such a long time. I can't believe I didn't save that VOD. I don't think I have that. I should have saved it, though. Or maybe I did. I don't know. I've been uploading my, the VODs that I have saved to my laptop. I've been uploading those to to YouTube to make space on my laptop. So if you guys check out YouTube, you can see the Tears of the Kingdom streams, the VODs. I have saved them. And they're now available for you guys to watch. Not all of them are up there, but there's like... There's already like 11 episodes up there, so... It's more than enough. I've uploaded probably like 40 hours worth of Tears of the Kingdom. So, something for you guys to watch, should you be interested. Drake says, I loved it and nobody died. I saved everybody. Wild. I'm going to do another playthrough where everybody dies because that is how you get a trophy. And I am addicted to getting all the trophies. Ah. That's real. I can't believe you saved everybody. That game was hard, man. I tried my best to save everyone, but ultimately I couldn't do it. Oh, I think there was one... Oh, you don't see me, do you? There was one, guy that you had to direct him through a building, I think. And then you had to, like, call specific phones so that the killer was in a specific room. And then you had to tell the other guy, like, when to move. I think somebody died when I was doing that. Ooh, I think there's a feral on that side. Okay, give me just a second. I gotta go, grab my food, but I'll be right back. Give me just a moment. Hold on. I'll be right back. It is curry day, my dudes. Let's see. Drake says, I had previous experience because I watched streams of it unintentionally. I didn't think I'd ever play it. Then it was added to PlayStation Plus, so I played it. Ah. I totally forgot about PlayStation Plus having it. And as Azur says, I wish you good luck on your genocide run.
I have eyes on a plague screamer.
Oh, thank goodness my character said that. I didn't even see it. And I made a bad decision to look at the Emma Frost skins in Marvel Rivals. Drake be like, my relationship with Overwatch is over. I'm a Marvel Rivals guy now.
I better stay on my toes while I'm in plague territory.
I like Marvel Rivals now. Sorry, Overwatch. But you don't have Emma Frost. Marvel Rivals knows what it's doing with those costumes, with all the advertisements. The amount of times I've seen Emma Frost on the cover of a Marvel Rivals ad is pretty insane. There's just so many. Actually, wait. If I just... Okay, this is kind of rough of me to do, but... If I just get all the zombies to look at me and then I just run into that building... Couldn't we speedrun killing all the plague zombies? Yeah, you guys shoot them. Shoot them for me, please. Can't. Get him, get him. Oh, there's one.
Do it.
I got one plague sample. I need 2, but... Ah, they're still killing stuff. Good, good. Where's my plague sample? Drake says she's always been my hear me out. I don't know if you can call Emma Frost to hear me out. Because Emma Frost is just like conventionally attractive, wouldn't you say? And Azur says, sorry, Kiriko, you're not cutting it anymore. To the blank. Ooh.
It's a bad way to die.
Dude, the bloaters just look like giant zits. Azur says, I hear Marvel Rival supports are going through the Overwatch treatment, though. In what way? In that nobody wants to play support? Or what? Oh, I saw the funniest video the other day. I saw, somebody was playing as the Invisible Woman. And they snuck up on an enemy team member. They snuck up on the enemy. The enemy was like watching the fight from a distance. The Invisible Woman used a spray. The Invisible Woman used a spray of the Invisible Woman. Sprayed it right where the enemy was standing. And the enemy, like... That guy got, like, startled and freaked out and just, like... ran away. It was so funny. Anywho. Drake says, in the comic she is willing to... Oops. I didn't realize that zombie couldn't see me. I just could have stealthed it the whole time. She is willing to sell the people she cares about to get what she wants. So I dare say she's a hear me out. Ah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I see. Drake could be like, she could sell me out anytime.
It's clear, but I can't really secure this place with a plague heart so close.
Hear me out. She may sell me out. But it will be worth it. It will be worth it in the end. And not enough supports to choose from, getting blamed all the time by the team, and it's getting harder and harder of a game with new heroes coming out. Isn't Spider-Man still the most broken?
Well,
Or something?
fun. What's next on the list?
Great.
People don't want to play support. I thought you could have as many supports as you want, right? I mean, I can't even lie, I am one to blame supports. Where's the team? But, I mean, if I'm being honest, it doesn't really... You can't really blame supports in a game where everyone can play support, though, right? Oh, nearby plague heart stirs. Because, yeah, wouldn't it just mean that if you can switch to support at any time, then you can't really blame the supports, because it's not like they're the only ones that can play support, you know? Know what I mean? Did you get your hands on those plague samples? Like I said before, I'll trade you fuel for the favor. I have just what you need.
These plague samples, I can make something that'll cure blood plague if one of us gets infected. We're happy to share the recipe if you need it.
I appreciate that.
Don't be gone for too long.
If we want to stay alive, we need more meds.
Aye, aye.
Ooh, dude, that's hot. Anywho, I fear everyone in Marvel Rivals would jump at the chance. Real. You can have as little supports as you want. Solo support is really hard.
I need a breather.
And I don't know if any support can heal enough if your team is mid. So true. A good Loki. Loki is healer? I thought Loki would be more like DPS. Loki's healer? Oh, is that what the clones of Loki are for? Or like healing stations or something? I never understood what the point of the clone Lokis were. Because the clone Lokis are so obvious that they're clones. And they don't seem to do anything. Take control of this one. Yeah, we're good. Okay. And yes, Loki is support. He heals and damages with the clones. Ah, I see. I did not know that, Azure-chan. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed, Azure-chan. I cringe myself sometimes. I don't know what it is about me, but I was born this way.
Hey, stop.
Anywho, good Loki players will put clones at harder spots or behind the enemy so he can damage, be annoying, but Loki's in your... What's an ELO? Are just gonna kind of pop them whenever. I see. I see. I'm hoping to have more opportunities to play multiplayer games over voice chat with you guys once I move my setup to my room. Looking forward to it. And ELO rank level? Okay, but what does the ELO mean? Isn't it an abbreviation? Is the L just for level or something? Exploratory level office.
That place looks like it might be good for an outpost.
Right.
There's a group of
You
arms
understand.
dealers nearby. The selection is huge, but the prices are high. Maybe we should check it out.
Fuck yes, I'm in.
Some wild language I'm hearing.
Nothing more to see here.
Damn, is there really no cars? You're telling me this whole place just has never heard of a car? No cars exist? Actually, wait. I might be complaining for no reason. Because you can summon a car, right? I think you can. Yeah. Ultimate Edition vehicle delivery. It's a little bit of cheating, but... technically you could. Technically. Welcome into Kitsune. Kitsune says, I see Rivals talk. You've arrived at a perfect time for Rivals talk. Welcome in. Kitsune, would you consider Emma Frost a hear me out? We're including personality. I thought we weren't including personality, but apparently we're. Personality is also a thing. And ELO in the context of games, especially chess, refers to the ELO rating system, a method for calculating the relative skills of players. It's named after its creator, Arpad Elo, a Hungarian American physics professor. ELO is not an acronym, it is a proper noun referring to its system and its inventor. Ah. So like a Newton is what you're saying. And I'm educating Taku about why no one wants to play support in Rivals. So true. And lining it up with the problems Overwatch had. So true. Drake says, I hate how... Hold on. My monitor just turned itself off. I hate how people don't play support, so I'm always stuck playing support. I like playing support, but I wish other people would also play support. So true.
I can't carry it.
There is nothing more dangerous than someone that can play Jeff well. Dude, Jeff and Spider-Man are so broken. I don't know. Like, I'm glad for the healing and all, but Jeff is broken, dude. Can this car run? It has no... Okay, the car can run, technically, but it has no gas. Maybe if I bring gas, it'll be okay. Kitsune. She's a baddie, that's for sure. Well... I'm glad... I'm glad, you know, we know what we like. There's no filter added to that. It's just... She's a baddie, that's for sure. I have words to say that would get me banned. This guy. I need to play Marvel Rivals again after Taku stream. I play tank. Nice. And Azure loves playing support. I can see that. Let's see. Like, I seriously used to play Overwatch, and I was a Mercy main. I could never understand how you play Mercy. I mean, I get it, but... Like, good Mercies are awesome, but I tried playing Mercy. I can't do it. It's just like that weird, like, flying thing. Like, the hover and such. I'm just really bad at it. Azure says something that I can't read out loud. Always Penny, because I don't care that everyone plays DPS. Let's see, Mercy main 2. Love flying around, so true. Oh, you like playing Mantis in Marvel Rivals? I don't even know if I've seen Mantis. I can't remember seeing Mantis even once. Like, I have a mental image of what she looks like in Marvel Rivals, but I don't know if my mind is just making stuff up. You know? Like, I could see Daredevil in Marvel Rivals, but I know he's not in the game, you know what I mean? Excuse me. Involuntary burp. They keep nerfing her right here. Haven't even heard of her. Taku can't play the lowest skill floor hero. We understand what kind of gamer he is. Lowest floor for what? Mercy? Bro, Mercy's flying thing, whatever, is just weird, okay? In my defense, Mercy flying is weird. And anyone who thinks that Mercy flying is not weird, it is also weird, so. Anyways. Damn. Why is everybody miserable? Is there a gun? Okay, but there is a gun shop. We have a low, ammo stockpile. Maybe that's why people are miserable at the home. Pretty dangerous. Let's see. Azure plays Mantis with us. Nice. Taku, when I play with you, I play Mantis, bro. Dude, no. You play... Okay, I'm pretty confident I've seen you play Jeff. I don't remember Mantis, though. I thought you were a Jeff main. Drake says, I can't wait for them to add Deadpool because I'll probably end up as a Deadpool main. That's real. Well, how do you put Deadpool in a game when Deadpool's not conventionally killable? You know? Does that mean that he can, like, regenerate? But then that doesn't really make sense either, because I guess Wolverine is in the game and he's not killable either, right? I mean, he is killable. Sorry. I don't know. I don't know. I embrace being weird. Me, IRL. And I need Ultron. Ultron would be cool. I heard somebody...
I see no more Zeds.
I've seen speculation of how Thanos would look. I think Thanos would be cool too. Without the Infinity Stones, obviously. Wouldn't make a whole lot of sense to have Thanos with the Infinity Stones and not win, but... let's see. I need to conquer as support. She does always Mantis. Bro, no way! I played every support, but I play Mantis when I need to carry your butt. See, note the wording, okay? Everybody look at the wording there. See that? I play every support, but I play Mantis when I need to carry your butt. Now, I feel like I've seen Azur only play Jeff, which means that surely this means that she's never needed to carry me. So she's never needed to play Mantis. Because she's always plays Jeff because I'm so good. That's what she's trying to say.
Hey, keeping busy?
You understand. Don't play Loki much at all. So true. And they would probably nerf his regeneration, and they could use the excuse that was used in the Deadpool game, because in the Deadpool game they said his teleportation power was nerfed for gameplay purposes. Wait, Deadpool can teleport? What? Let's see. Can't play Loki. I need to study more Loki players to pick him up. I barely play Jeff. Play Jeff with you one round.
Details forthcoming.
Bro. No way, dude. No way, dude. Can you guys believe that Azur would lie to us like this? It's kind of crazy. Jeff is my boy. He had a teleport belt in the comics. It's canon. Does he have a teleport belt in the movie? Actually, maybe don't answer that. I watched Deadpool 1. I couldn't get into... Deadpool 1 was kind of whatever. If I'm being honest with you, Deadpool 1 was whatever. I meant to watch... Ah, damn it, I forgot to drop that off. Deadpool 2, I didn't watch. And I wanted to watch Deadpool and Wolverine, but I didn't watch 2 yet, so... Kind of sad. We're ready to specialize one of our skills. Let's take a look. Cardio. Major increase to carrying capacity. Yep. Because I need to carry stuff, so... Oh. Lets you carry more weight. Bro. Capacity slots or capacity weight? Because capacity weight, I don't need capacity weight. I need capacity box. Stuff to put the thing in, or whatever. Loki headcanon Azur's as Mantis, because she always plays as her. Bro, no way, dude. No way, dude. I'm being gaslit. I'm being gaslit. Drake, I'm being gaslit. Kitsune and Azur are gaslighters. Would be awesome. I don't think it's in the movies. I haven't rewatched them in a while, but last I checked, he didn't. He definitely didn't use it for the first movie. Let's see. He doesn't have teleport in any of the movies. They'll nerf it like Doctor Strange's portal. A lot of the heroes are comic only. I'm sure they're looking for some fun stuff. So true. Okay. Azur says, I'm not a gaslighter. That's what a gaslighter would say, to be fair. Wasn't there a car that had... Oh, I think it was this car. Yeah, here it is. That sounds like something a gaslighter would say. Very interesting. Remember he went after baby Adolf for Deadpool?
I guess that's everything here.
Oh, damn. Let's go, dude. Give me these guns, dude. Let me equip this. Nice. Give me the guns. You know, I don't know if they fixed this. They didn't. This, I really... Okay, if there's any State of Decay players out there, please let me know. But did they ever change it so that you can actually, like, pick up stuff and, like, move it to another box? Like, if I wanted to move my parts from here to here, could I pick it up and move it? Because this is the most, like... This is something that kind of bothered me about this game. It's a very, like, light criticism. But I feel like you should be able to move... to move stuff around so that it makes sense. Whatever. It's fine. Anywho. I really like... Oh, you're acting crazy. Yeah, and the end credits, he put Adolf? What?
Better than a poke in the eye.
He what? No. Oh,
Can't do it.
ya missed. Oh. Got him. A comic that I really liked. I only saw this like explained to me. I didn't get to read it myself, but there's a comic in which the world, like all the countries on Earth, nuke each other,
Great, I'm totally keeping it.
and it kills everyone on Earth. And the only person that's alive is Hulk, because he can withstand the radiation or something like that. So
Looking good. No more
he walks around as like human Hulk. And I guess what happens day after day is that there's this large army of like insects that roam around, and when the insects spot human Hulk wandering around, they try to attack him.
I've looted this place.
Bruce Banner turns into the Hulk, and the insects just like eat the Hulk's body, and he's kind of just like a carcass. Not a carcass. He doesn't really have any like meat on his bones because the insects like eat all the flesh off the Hulk. But then the Hulk has the like regeneration factor or whatever. So the Hulk always regenerates back to being fine. And it's just this constant cycle of like Bruce Banner's roaming around, the insects or whatever finds him, the Hulk comes out to protect Bruce Banner. The Hulk gets like mutilated. He regenerates and then just turns back into Bruce, and it's just that over and over and over again. And it gets to a point where the Hulk becomes so... Sorry, Bruce Banner becomes so old that he just kind of wants to end it. But he can't, because anytime Bruce tries to, like, end himself, the Hulk comes out and stops him from doing it. So he is pretty much just stuck in a state where he can't really die, but he can't really have a satisfying life either, because everybody's dead and he's just roaming the world, you know? So, anyway. But yeah, I kind of want to see that adapted to some short film. I don't think it's ever going to happen, but a boy can dream. Anywho. Oh, and he took out Adolf, I see. Returned him back to God's grace.
There's nothing worthwhile here.
That's a fun way to put it. Returned him back to God's grace. And Appy says, I did my PR today. What did they tell you? What did they say about your performance? I'm betting your performance was good, but they said that you're average so that they don't need to give you a raise.
We're good. No more Zeds in sight.
That's my guess. They're probably like, oh, you did good, but not good enough to get a substantial raise. How does a small raise sound? I bet that's what happened. I don't know, obviously, but I bet that's what happened. I cannot see that company being like, yeah, you did so good, let me give you a raise because I value you as an employee and want you to stick around. You know? I bet Appy is the lead of a department now. Honestly, he could be. That, you know, they need the help. But do they have the pay for it? That's the real question. Appy says, my performance was good. I should get 3.7%, but the company is out of blank money, so no raise. Dude, I would have been so mad, dude, if I walked in there. If I walked in there and they were like, "Oh, you did really well." We don't have money, so I'm gonna pay you the same as last year. I would lose my marbles. I would lose my mind. Any sense of sanity I have left, it's gone. It's gone. I would be so mad, dude. Hold on. What?
All right, I need to do that.
It's time to expand the crew a bit, I think.
Who do I need to talk to? Now, oh. I'd be more comfortable with having arms dealers as our neighbors if I checked them out myself. Sure.
Godspeed.
Cecilia just happened to wake up in the middle of the night, desiring to go talk to our neighbors for some reason. Talk to Pule about the enclave of weapon stockpilers. Let's see. And they gave him more money 3 times, and they gave him less hours he needed to work, and now he can game and relax more. Sad. Appy says, nah, don't need to be mad. I just need to work less hours. So true, Appy. So true. Oh, wait. Pule is one of our guys. My bad. Whoops. We don't have money. Okay, so punish your CEO, not the underling. So true. So true, dude.
Well, that was noisy.
Once a wise man said the easiest way to increase your wage is to work less hours. So real, Appy. There's some arms dealers in the faded red house calling themselves the Loners. They've got a huge cache of weapons, most likely stolen. Thanks for the intel. I'm on it.
Good luck.
Yeah, whatever, Pule. I need to let these arms dealers know they can't hoard all the weapons. Travel to the faded red house to confront the Loners about their weapon hoarding. I don't really feel like it. Dude, I can't believe tomorrow's Thursday. This week is so quick. Sorry, I know that's neither here nor there. That's not really relevant information, but... tomorrow's Thursday, dude! It is almost Thursday, my dudes. Isn't that crazy? So excited. So excited to Thursday it up, dude. I don't even know what I'm doing tomorrow. Oh, actually, I don't know if anybody... I don't think anybody here watches Star Wars, but I'm getting into Andor, if that means anything. I'm on, like, the beginning of episode 2
Take out the
of
nearest
Andor.
plague heart, this might just clear up.
Now, is it as riveting as the reviews are saying? Not yet. I mean, it's only episode 1 I've
How did
finished,
you
but...
make it this far without getting killed?
What?
You can come on in, but I've got my eye on you.
Just damaged my car on nothing. Hold on, I should get some food ready to put in my mouth. Appy says the CEO said they will add the supposed raise on top of next year's raise, but I'm still losing money this year. I hope the CEO's yacht sinks this year. Dude, there's... You should ask him for that in writing. You should be like... He says so, but you should get him to be like, can you send me an email that says that you're going to stack the raise I should have got onto next year's raise? Because I do not think that's going to happen. What the... Oh, damn. If you want weapons, you got to pay the market price. We refuse to be exploited. Give us a discount and we can do business. You're not gonna kill.
No way in hell, kid.
Not gonna kill me, are you? Trade with the loners, leave them alone, or threaten Shellington.
See ya.
Nah, I'm just gonna leave them alone. I do not have the resources to be dealing with a gunfight with 3 dudes in that one house, so I don't think that's the best usage of my time. Seems a little dangerous. What? Okay, there we go. I was wondering why that didn't cancel. Well, we sure showed them.
Are you kidding me?
We sure showed them. Got him. Got him. We were like, we'll trade if you give us a discount. They were like, no. And we were like, okay. Bye. I'm wasting my time. I'm wasting my time. I'm wasting my time. Yeah, what the hell is that? Okay, I don't know what's over there, but I'm gonna get inside the base. Let's see. Always in writing, he's not gonna do that. So true. Oh, Happy says he got that on the PR paper. All right.
Things aren't exactly going well,
Yeah.
are they?
Not bad. Hold on. I do have to put some food in my mouth, though.
Hey, we've been robbed. Stop that thief.
Oh, I'm gonna bust some heads over this.
I know they're a thief, but don't do anything you'll regret later.
All right.
They might just need help.
I just finished eating. Dude, I ate so much curry just now. Some people only understand one kind of help. What do you mean? Like, death help? Or what are we talking about? We only have, shoot. I can't really change to another character. But there was a girl talking a second ago. But yeah, Appy says, This rate percentage cannot be applied to the salary increase due to company's overall salary freeze decision. However, it will be officially recorded and added as an extra percent in the next salary. Yeah, but how does I can't think of the math right now, but if they were going to give you 3%, this is just I'm just throwing numbers out. If they were going to give you 3%, excuse me, a 3% raise this year, and let's say a 3% raise next year, then overall next year you should go up by 6%. But at the end of 2 years, would you have less money than you would have if it was 3% a year passes, 3% a year passes? Would that be more money than no raise 1 year, 6% 1 year, or does it come out to the same? Like, yeah, it's the same, or like... That's why I said I'd lose money. Oh, yeah, okay. I see. I see.
Don't die out there.
Yeah, man. The company be like, I'm gonna make up stuff, just so I don't have to pay you. It'll be fun.
Hi
I
there.
promise. For me, though. Let me grab that sidearm. I'll equip this. And we need 9mm rounds. Let me grab those real quick. Do it. What? I could have... Never mind, there it is. I was gonna say, I could have sworn I put bullets in the thing. But yeah, I did, so.
Time to go risk my neck again.
I did. Okay.
Sorry, but not sorry. Drop it, buddy.
Let's cool it for a second, alright?
Drop it, buddy. Oh, there's a screamer coming. I only took a little food. I'm starving. We need that food. I don't want to hurt you, but my people come first.
Let's cool it for a second, alright?
Feels good to take out the trash. They won't be bothering us anymore.
What? He still had a rucksack on his back, though. Did he not? What? He still had a rucksack. He didn't give me anything. So... Oh, wait. So there is a rucksack. The problem is that he dropped it right on the outpost thing, so I can't grab it. I literally cannot grab the rucksack he dropped. Oh, never mind. There it is. We got it. All right. Also added is also BS, so true. Next year's raise needs to be applied after they increased 3.7%. Otherwise, I lose money there too. Yeah. I agree. The company be like, haha, we're going to employ a bunch of smart people, but then we're going to make decisions that, like, are BS, but only a smart person could detect their BS. Haha. Hopefully they don't detect our BS. Wild.
Damn, too loud.
Absolutely wild.
Here we go. Nothing exciting, but it's useful.
What? Didn't I? Oh, it's probably on the other side. I was gonna say dude, my brain's turning into mush lately. It's really bad. Like, I can't remember stuff. Like, I get some of my days are pretty, like, monotonous, but I'm, like, forgetting people and places as it relates to my job. Somebody's like, where's this? And I'm like, I don't know. And then my supervisor's like, oh, so-and-so called. Don't you remember? And I'm like, who? I did what?
We're done here.
This piece of equipment came from where?
We ain't alone. Of course.
We did what yesterday? I don't remember. It's pretty concerning, the amount of stuff I'm not remembering these days. Let's see. Appy says, let's say I get 3% this year and 3% next year, then my total rate should be 1.3 exponent of 2, which is 1.0609. Whereas if you just add them, it's 1.0. Yeah. I think I see. I don't know.
Too loud.
For me to fully understand, I feel like I need the math like in an equation in front of my face. I've said this before, like last month, I think, but I am really bad about applied math to the real world. If it's in an equation, if it's already in an equation, it's totally fine. I can understand the equation just fine, and I can solve the equation. But when it comes to taking numbers from the real world, putting it into an equation, I can't do it. It just, there's something in my head that just does not compute. What was that? To do this weekend: rake front yard, ask Talma to clean out gutters, ring shopping. It's sad.
Here's another survival tip that I want y'all to remember. Do not go out alone. That rugged individual shit was always a miss.
The place has been bled dry. Time to move on.
Dude, I'm getting so many clothes. The rays need to be compounding, to put it simply. Ah, thank you, Appy. I needed
Sight nor scent of Zeds.
I needed the simple explanation. Dude, my brain's gone, dude. My
No room.
brain's gone. There's no sign of intelligent life here anymore. It's gone. Damn it. There's a car repair kit in there, but I don't have room. I don't have room, man. It's a true tragedy.
I need a break.
It's a true tragedy.
Well, that was noisy.
There we go. I don't think we need to carry spare bullets. This magazine already holds 21, so we should be fine. What if it was never there? My brain? I don't know, man. I do have some, like, smooth brain bonehead moments, though.
I'm declaring this location Zed-free.
Sometimes my brain is a little too smooth. My brain has the texture of like a dodgeball. Like a deflated dodgeball. It's got like some level of texture, but not enough. There's enough to function. That's all. Oh, I went to the cardiologist today. I totally forgot to tell you guys that. I went to the cardiologist today. I got to see a, they called it like an echogram or something. It was basically an ultrasound. They did one on my heart, and I got to see, I got to see what my heart looks like as it just like casually beats
That was noisy.
as the blood flows through the whatever that lady was talking about. She was like, here's your left whatever and your right blah blah blah, and I was just like, I had no clue what she was talking about, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Now she said that the doctor's gonna analyze it and then they'll get back to me. She didn't really give me any indication of what could be wrong. She did this cool thing though where she was like, She showed me a there's like an audio thing of blood flowing through your heart. And I think she was saying something about like if it was weird that okay, so there was like an audio tracking thing. It kind of looked like little mountains to show how the heart sounds when it's pumping blood. And she was saying that if like for like a specific condition, she was saying that if it was like a clogged artery or something, or that the heart was having trouble moving blood through, that the audio tracking thing would be more like sharp, because the blood would have to move at a higher velocity through the tubes, which would give more of a like sharper noise or something like that. It's very interesting. It's kind of gross though. It's very interesting. Very informative. Part of me wanted to look away. Part of me wanted to take a nap. It was really comfy in there. But, yeah.
Guess I just found some target practice.
Yup. That's how my afternoon went.
Premises are empty. That's what I like. Think I've searched everywhere I can.
It was pretty gross. But yeah. Anywho. Also, I feel like I'm starting to get sick. I don't know for sure, but like I had a major, or I'm slowly starting to get a headache, but oh, I think I almost got the car stuck. I'm starting to get a headache, but also I had like a itchy roof of mouth earlier today. And like sore back of mouth near my uvula. Kinda concerning. Kinda concerning. Welcome into Giggles. Welcome in. Appy says I should visit an ear doctor too. For what reason, Appy? For what reason? But yeah, welcome into Giggles. You're not too late. You're right on time. We're just playing some State of Decay. Oh, hell no. Nope. I'm not dealing with that, the Feral. I'm not dealing with that. I have died so many times to Ferals. I do not want to deal with that today. So I'm not going to. We do need medical supplies, though. I bet this is a medical building. I hope that Feral can't follow me this far. Appy says, lately, whenever I lie down, I keep hearing some sound on my left ear. Is it a tinnitus, as they say? Tinnitus? It's the one where you hear like a high-pitched ringing, almost. Like a high-pitched ee, but like when it's really dead quiet. Is that it? Because if that's it, you can't recover from that. That's permanent. Congratulations. That's forever. Giggle says, do you listen to stuff on your headphones at high volume? Yes. It's always low pitch, really? Oh. Because yeah, I hear that's caused by listening to stuff too loud. Oh, nice. We finally got some health supplies.
No, I was hoping we'd have more company.
Nice. Okay. It sounds like my neighbor's running some kind of machine. What? Oh, dude, sorry. This reminds me of a Reddit story I read the other week. There was this... there was this Reddit, there was a Redditor that was saying that they, for the past like several days or whatever, they've been hearing a random like vibrating noise, but they live alone, and sometimes the phone is in their hand when they hear the vibrating noise. And they were kind of speculating that maybe there's like some kind of phone like around the house somewhere. It was a really, really creepy story. But ultimately, it turns out the vibrating noise was coming from the dog. Apparently the dog has like a snore that sounds like vibrating. And that's why it would only occur like at really weird times. And then the vibrating would also stop once the Redditor could hear it. Because I guess the Redditor would like freak out and start looking. Or the Redditor would freak out and start looking around for it, which would wake the dog up. And then once the dog wakes up, it's not snoring anymore, which is why the vibrating stops. Anyways, that was a funny one. That's a funny one. Let me grab that car. What else? Nope, not that. Open the not the back seat. Not the back seat. I want the... Nope. Can I open my trunk, please? Thank you. But yeah. Very interesting. But all this is to say that maybe, maybe there's something similar out there for you, Appy. You know? But instead of a dog, maybe it's... I don't know. Something. Maybe it's something, you know? Something.
So gross.
Something is waking you up. Or making all this noise and whatnot. Appy says, yeah, so if it's my neighbor, I should be hearing it from both ears, not just my left ear. If I plug my left ear, I don't hear it at all. Is your left ear the one in the air? Or is it the one, like, to the pillow? Could it be that you're hearing the vibrations of, like, a lower neighbor or something? Or...
I gotta rest a sec.
What could it be?
Excellent.
Oh. Found some food while I was wandering around the base. Wow. Cool. Where's that other mission, though? Kind of sounds like my car when it's starting up. Actually, maybe it's better to park front first in this game. Oh wow, that's a lot of stuff. But yeah, maybe it's better to do it that way so that I don't have to worry about the not being able to access my trunk.
Damn, too loud.
I guess it's time I took care of that. Lies down on a mattress. Just the mattress, by the way. There's no cover. If anyone could survive the apocalypse, it's my aunt. I should try to find her.
Keep your head on.
I think I remember where my aunt lived. If she's still around, she could be a useful addition to our group. I love this game. It has so much jank. This game has so much jank, dude. Okay.
I gotta watch the noise.
Let's travel to Aunt Rhonda's house. And Appy says, nope, I gotta lie down straight. I hear left, I go prone, it's still left ear. I don't know, man. Maybe... I don't know. Maybe there's like something stuck in your ear. Maybe you could use one of those, you know those commercials with the, that one machine that hooks up to your ear and like funnels water into your ear? And then like the water turns brown after all the earwax gets like
That's the place I'm
washed
looking
out.
for.
Maybe it's one of those.
Ah,
Maybe
here
you could
tastes like
use.
blood. Anybody home?
Maybe you could use one of those. Nope. Search the house for Aunt Rhonda's pepper plants. Probably here. A bloody note written in shorthand, many acronyms and strings of numbers.
Found it.
Oh, wow.
I found one of my aunt's prepper plans. It's in code, but if I decipher it, maybe I can figure out where she went.
Can I use it? Or... Oh, I can equip this bag. Nice. Can I use this thing? Or... is there another objective somewhere? I guess not. Weird. I don't know what's happening with this. Anywho. Oh, sweet. The bounty broker's here. Ah, whatever. Can do the loners. Speak with Bones about giving his group some ammunition. Appy says, so yeah, I need to visit an ear doctor, but I'm too lazy to look it up. Appy be like, the ear thing, it's a problem. But not that much of a problem. It's a problem enough that it's noteworthy. Not problem enough to look up an ear doctor. Relatable. I feel that.
Hey, how's it going?
Actually, no, I don't want to talk to this guy. I don't want to give him ammunition. What am I doing? Actually, wait, maybe I could. I don't know. It might mark somewhere for me to search. If I search and find it, then it's whatever. But if it's already my group stuff, I don't want to give him stuff. Our groups aren't exactly best buds, but we're so desperate for ammo that we're asking anyway, can you help? I don't have any on me, but I'll try to scrounge some up.
Good. We agree.
Don't worry, we'll just find Appy's house. Bro, it didn't mark anything on my map. I don't know how I'm going to find this. Kind of hoping it would. I was hoping it would, but it did not. Now entering Mathilda. Mathilda. Now entering Mathilda. Skirt.
It's clear, but we can't really secure this place with a plague heart so close by.
Those zombies are gonna get me. Oh no, dude. Oh, dude, the plague heart is right in there. That's crazy. Giggle says, I'm pretty sure I could use a hearing aid if I got my ears tested. Oh no, dude. Giggles be like, I'm gonna say something concerning. I've got something concerning to share. I'm just gonna share it. Here it is. Appy says, it's annoying, but I'll live easy. Bless you. Oh, yeah, I didn't, my bad. That was, Sister Taku walking by.
Looks like another plague heart over there.
Did you move your stuff into your room? No, I didn't move my stuff in there yet. I got a little bit more to clean, and then I got some,
Place to make for one hell of an outpost.
I got a little more to clean, and then I got a little bit to,
That's a screamer. This could get noisy.
set up as well. Like, I have to set up an entirely new table.
I just spotted some wheels we should check out.
I gotta set up an entirely new table. I gotta set up an entirely new,
Hey, that place has gotta have some things we need. That's darn good. Show me
chair.
the way.
There we go. I don't know why that took me so long. Giggle says, I gotta lean in like an 80-year-old to hear people talking to me. Also, I didn't realize how loud I am sometimes. I've always been that way.
It's useful, I guess.
Man. It'd be like that, though. It do be like that, though. Oh! Got him. Got him. Oh, dude, there's a lot, actually. And we have developed some plague sickness. That's not good. This guy might be dead, honestly. We're so dead. Oh, please start the car. Oh. Go.
Could use some medical attention here, stat.
God damn it. Oh. Should be okay. Never mind. I think I trapped myself. Bruh. Okay, we're good. Oh. Bruh. Okay, well, those guys are gonna have to wait. Because this guy is gonna be dead if I don't cure the blood plague. I don't remember where my base was, but I think it was this way. Anywho, why he got ketchup all over his body? Because he was eating a really good burger. Do have a hard time hearing people too. Me IRL. He looked like a roast duck or Patrick after going tanning. Oh boy. Oh boy. Have you guys ever ate duck? I don't think I've ever ate duck. Kind of want to, low-key. I kind of want to try pigeon one day. Like, professionally prepared, not just like... I'm not just gonna, you know, find a pigeon and eat it or anything, but... I wonder what a pigeon tastes like. Because I know you can eat pigeon. Pigeon and duck. Oh, dude, I watched this cooking show. I watched this cooking show, and this dude, he, like... It was like a show about, like, the best dishes, or the best Michelin star dishes, like, through the decades. And he showed this one where they cooked some kind of meat in, like, a pig's bladder, I think. He said it was washed. To me, it looks like a plastic wrap or like a cloth, almost. That's so gross. It's like, dude, I understand that we're in like the 1930s or something, but like, you don't. I understand the recipe calls for you to cook it in a pig's bladder, but it's not. Surely we could use something else. You don't need to be like, oh, here's a pig's bladder that we cleaned. Don't worry, it's clean. It's like, dude, just. I don't know what kind of flavor's in there, but it's probably just pig urine. That's just disgusting. Don't. Whatever. Anyways, welcome into Spat. Welcome in. How are you? We're talking about food and going deaf. Ducks are amazing. Best poultry in my opinion. Duck is fire. People say it. Doesn't Japan? I heard in Japan you can get like rare chicken. Because you know how like in the US, like if you eat chicken, you gotta cook it. Otherwise you're gonna get sick. You gotta cook it fully. But I think in Japan they have like raw chicken. Like sashimi. Not like everywhere, but you can get that here too. No way, dude. Really? Nah, I'd be too scared to try it. I'd be too scared. Appy says, never tried pigeon, but I want to try it. Pigeon doesn't look good, but, you know, maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know. Let's check this guy in. We'll change to literally anybody else. Cecilia. Yeah, just abandon. I don't care. We don't need to worry about that mission. What we need is cure for the blood plague. Bat says, no work today, but I forgot to turn off the alarm. I'm not mad at myself. I'm glad you're so forgiving of yourself.
Not doing so.
I would low-key be kind of mad, but actually, maybe I wouldn't be mad because then I'd have more of my day, you know? I wouldn't sleep in. And bladder's very useful for cooking. I mean, useful, sure, but you can use other stuff now, though, right? Aren't you worried about, like, you're cooking it in what used to contain urine? Isn't that kind of... I don't know, man. Giggle says, I can do eggs, beef, fish, but I draw the line at chicken. For raw? You can have raw pork in Germany, too? No, man. Spat says, I went to bed 4 hours ago. I did not want this alarm. It's okay. Well, you're here now. You're here now, so. I guess you're stuck with a Spatterson. I guess you're stuck with it. How does it feel to be stuck with us? Are you glad for the opportunity? Are you glad about where your life's taken you? The right answer is yes, by the way. Not if you flip it. Well, I don't know how I feel about that. Because on one hand, I'm like, yeah, you're right. But on the other hand, I'm like... So if I like... Okay. So if I cooked you some food, right? And then I handed it to you in a garbage bag that's used. And I was like, don't worry. The food on the inside, it's safe because I flipped the garbage bag. The garbage bag was used previously. But don't worry, the dirty part's on the outside. The food's on the inside. Isn't that still kind of gross? I feel like that's still kind of gross. I don't know. I'd still be, like, kind of sussed. And even if you were like, oh, don't worry, the trash bag is
If I take out the nearest plague heart, this might just
heat-proof, and I threw the bag in the oven.
I have some goodies to trade straight from Trumbull Valley. Come on by.
I threw the bag in the oven before I put your food in it. It's still kind of gross, isn't it? Bladder's not a garbage bag, yeah, but it's like the pee version of a colon, is it not? It's still... it's still where the waste of... It's...
Cloud smells nasty.
That is not good. I think I'm dead.
Really hurting.
I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. Actually, I'm pretty sure I'm dead. This is even more of a problem now because I don't have the plague cure. I can't make one. So, and there's already a guy in the infirmary.
I'm too awesome to die like this! Now take its head off.
Ooh. See, dude, this loner's mission is so dumb, dude. This is gonna be the reason I lose this game. Just this one mission. It just wants to kill off all my survivors. Anywho, Schvat says, I lost my sleep because the alarm flipped the stress of being late, inducing switch. So true, Spatterson. You are so right. You are so valid. Also, I know we're dying, but I'm going to stop the car, and I'm going to...
Might be useful.
Damn it! There's no...
This is all night.
Bro.
Hello, this is Lily Ritter from the network. As some of you know, I grew up in a place called Trumbull Valley.
Lily, I don't care.
The valley has seen tough times like everywhere else. But it's bouncing back thanks to the strong folks who live there.
Lily,
If
I'm
you're
literally
looking for a
dying.
good place with good people, you should find your way to Trumbull Valley.
Lily, I'm literally dying. Literally. I'm like literally, or truly, actually dying. Whoa, drifting. Spatterson is so cute. Wait. The nickname or Spat? Spat the man. And happy to be here now, yes. Am I glad I forgot to turn off the alarm? Yes. Yes, you are. You are very glad, in fact. Nope. And I'm lagging. I am lagging. Okay, I don't know what I'm gonna do about this. I'm actually dying. Oh, the lag is... Never mind.
Could I be any louder?
I don't know if you guys can hear me anymore. But I'm dying. I don't know how to fix this problem. Honestly, I think one of my guys is just gonna have to die. I don't have the resources to deal with this.
Who knew feeling like shit wasn't as bad as it gets?
Oh no, dude. I can only check in one at a time. No.
Hey there.
Oh no, dude.
I hope you're doing better than I am. I hope you're doing better than I am.
I might just kill him, honestly.
I hope you're doing better than I am.
Sorry, Pule. I'm literally gonna smoke you. Oh, significant impact on community morale. Okay, whatever. Well, on that note, I'm lagging too much, so I might have to go. Unfortunately, I might have to call it here. That is also... I just walked into a huge problem that I don't know how to fix, so... My community members are dead. Anyways. Spat says, yeah, the stream is buffering too. I thought it was me. I can hear, but there's a few half-second pauses. No worries. Right about now is when I'm going to call it a night anyways. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Spat, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you to Appy, K-Scott, Azur, Spat, Giggles, Drake, Kitsune, my son. Thank you guys for a wonderful stream. You can catch me on Friday with some Dark Tide, Community Dark Tide if you want to participate. Definitely be sure to be ready for that. Dark Tide's on Friday. This weekend, I'm probably not going to stream this weekend because I'm going to use that time to get my room fully set up so that I can start streaming from my room. But yeah, we should be all... we should be good after this coming weekend. The only thing that I see stopping me is if my room... Sorry, if that table comes in broken, then I might have an issue there, but yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I'll talk to you guys on Friday. Good night, everyone. Yeah, okay. Yeah, good night, everybody. Good night.